Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about the latest transfer news in regards to Reading Football Club. And that's right, Reading have confirmed their first official transfer of this summer window, as Paudie O'Connor has joined the Royals from Lincoln City on a 4-year deal. That's right, the Royals have paid nothing for one of the best centre-backs in the league and a perfect replacement for Tyler Bindon. O'Connor joins the Royals after 141 appearances at Lincoln City and has played over 300 games in his entire career, having spells previously at Leeds, Bradford, and obviously now the Imps. Now, Reading have picked up one of the better players in League One here and have had to fight off some competition from rivals at the top. Barnsley and Huddersfield were both interested in the Irish centre-back, but it's the Royals who ended up getting his signature. And listen, for me, when you take a look at his average rating from last season, a 7.4, again, one of the best centre-backs in this division. Now, in terms of who scored strengths and weaknesses, you can go ahead and see that ball interception, aerial duels and concentration are O'Connor's strengths, whilst his weaknesses is his discipline. He had a couple of red cards last season, and I think he had 10 yellows as well. So look, something maybe that O'Connor has to learn a little bit more to be disciplined, but who cares? When you've got one of the better centre-backs in the league, for me, O'Connor will fit in perfectly at Reading. Now, we've got to give a helping hand to Stephen Hunt here, as he is he is the agent of Paudie O'Connor, and he's once again setting up Noel Hunt for the Royals. Now, look, for me, the signing of O'Connor is absolutely fantastic for Reading. When you take a look at the core now at Reading Football Club, it's one of the better cores in League One overall. Joel Pereira in goal, O'Connor sitting in that centre-back position, midfield options of Lewis Wing, Ben Elliott, Charlie Savage, Harvey Nibbs. For me, it's one of the better cores in the division. Reading now need to go ahead and bring in a striker. For me, that striker would be Ronan Hale, who I would like to see come in, especially based off his stats and how he's been playing in the top division of Scotland for this season. And yeah, for me, look, I'm overall very happy about this addition of Paudie O'Connor. Like I said, 27 years old, so starting to come into his prime as a centre-back, and on a 4-year contract as well. It puts him at 31 years old, when hopefully he will have had a very successful spell at Reading. But for me, O'Connor really looks like a championship type of centre-back. He's played 3 out of the 4 games that Lincoln have had against Reading over the last couple of seasons, and hasn't really put a foot wrong in any of them games, and has looked fantastic. He's also someone that Reading have been chasing for a little while, so it's good for us to be able to get one of our long-term targets under wraps. Hopefully now this starts the floodgates of signings coming through the doors, and hopefully some contract extensions too. Obviously, Reading now, I think, sit at 8 or 9 senior players confirmed under contract for next season, but obviously we've got a massive amount of contracts that have been handed out for players to sign. Hopefully we'll see the additions of Jaden Wareham, Yeardom, Rashisha, Kelvin Ehibachiman, Michael Craig, all signing their deals in the next couple of days, and hopefully we'll have some more great news to report on. But for now, the first summer target has been acquired, and it is Paudie O'Connor. You only see positives coming from Lincoln City fans, and for me, it's a very, very good addition. That's going to be it for this video today, guys. Apologies, it's a little bit of a short one, but it's just the addition of Paudie O'Connor to report. Nothing else has really happened in the Reading sphere. Obviously, Matty Jacobs is someone as well that Reading are rumoured to go ahead and sign. Hopefully, he'll be through the doors in the next couple of days. Another Stephen Hunt player that he is the agent of. He is a left-back from Hull. Hasn't played a lot of games for Hull over the last couple of seasons, but for me, is someone that, look, again, fits the bill of what you want at Reading. A young, hungry player that's got potential and potentially could be sold for more money later down the line. So look, hopefully this isn't the only defensive option we bring in for this week. Hopefully we get the confirmations of some of our players in terms of their contracts extensions. Maybe Paudie O'Connor loves a cheeseburger. Maybe we'll see that come through as well. But look, hopefully it's not the last for this week. And yeah, I'm very happy to get the summer ball rolling with Paudie O'Connor signing a deal with Reading. That's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.